Yeah, that's right, Daddy. Why don't you run? Maybe you should take Danny with you. And you could involve her in a near-fatal shootout. And you can disappear and we'll all live happily ever after.
Okay. No, you know what? He's right. He's right. Honey,
No, he's not. You have to keep running.
No, listen to me, kiddo. I'm gonna be fine. Okay? It's time that I face the music. It really is. But I promise you I will never turn my back on you again.
Kelly, dear, let's keep it real. David is gone. Adieu. Fini. Basta la commedia.
That's true.
So, how am I supposed to tell him off?
Well, I suppose you could pretend I'm David.
No, thank you. Really, I don't need to act out my emotions. I don't need to get into some psychobabble role-play exercise that you're suggesting.
You know what? Why don't you try it? You know, it could be therapeutic. Okay? You know, you just imagine it. What would you say to David? What would it take for you to feel like you got some sort of, I don't know, revenge? You'd feel some sort of satisfaction after what he did to you.
Please don't tempt me, because what I really want to do is deck the guy.
Okay, good, go ahead. Come on, if that's going to make you feel better, then do it. Do it! Slug me!
Sorry, Balsam, I wish I could help you, but I haven't heard from David. And I don't think that I should expect to after what happened.
All right. No problem, it's worth a shot.
Hey, Rex, you want to stay for some baked Alaska?
Yeah, I love things that are flame.
Yes.
Now, you know what? I'm on the clock.
Oh.
Let me know if you hear anything.
I will.
Good night, Rex.
Well, it looks like nobody's going to have any baked Alaska, so I'm going to go too. Good night.
Fine chair.
Oh. Rick.
Yeah, what's up? Clint.
I know that you're just trying to make a living, but don't you think everyone will be better off if David Vickers stays gone?
Hi. Am I interrupting?
No, not at all.
Is John still here?
No, he got called away.
Oh, darn. I got back to the office and I realized I have never congratulated you and John on the pregnancy.
Oh, thank you.
And I've been thinking how much it would have meant to Asa. You know, he loved you right from the start. You were his little firebrand, a girl after his own heart.
You know, when we first met, he told me that I was the only real Buchanan with a head on her shoulders. But it meant a lot to me.
And he would be so glad to know that you're adding another little new one to the clan.
I just wish he could be here to see this.
Me too. Especially since I have the feeling that this child is going to be one tough cookie. Mm-hmm. One half Buchanan and one half McBain.
I'm just really proud that I get to carry my grandpa's great-grandchild, you know? I miss him a lot.
Yeah, so do I all the time. But you know what? He's going to go on living right here in this little one. I just want to wish you and John and the little one all the luck in the world.
Thanks, Renee. Thank you. That means a lot.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
Unfortunately, no. And I'm starting to believe that there's nothing here to find.
What were you just about to say about Taya?
All I was going to say is, Taya isn't an issue anymore. But Danielle is an innocent young girl.
You know what? Fine. This is all making you a little too uncomfortable. You don't have to do it.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can turn around, walk right through those doors, and forget any of this ever happened.
What about your injuries?
As you pointed out, they have a staff of doctors here.
Well, but this is a hospice. They're not equipped.
They're gonna have to figure out a way.
So what you're saying is, I can walk just right outside of that door. I can be done with you.
Mm-hmm. Of course. However, it would be a whole lot smarter if you just did what I want. Fix me up, Doc. Take care of my head. And I will never bother you again.
You know, this whole I won't run, I'm going to stay and face the music, it's very noble, but I'm not buying it. The only reason you're not going to run is because you're going to get caught. Hey, John, here he is. Here's your felon. Go ahead and arrest him.
Well, Rayburn, I don't know what you did to get released from custody in Tahiti, but I don't think it's going to work with the Seattle authorities. Rosa Rayburn?
No, officer, please don't. Please don't come. He's not even trying to run.
Okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be over soon. Hey, John, here. He tried to pass this off as Taya's will, so in Seattle, some of them you can charge him with fraud.
Okay. Yeah, can you get me the Seattle PD? Tell them we got a fugitive in custody.
Honey, think good thoughts. Everything's gonna be fine.
You have the right to remain silent.
All right, I think I should take her back to Dorian's. She shouldn't have to watch it.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
It would just be for tonight.
Not until I find out about the will. I need to know what's supposed to happen to
Stay
me.
right here, honey. By the time he's out of jail, you'll be an adult, and custody won't be an issue.
Listen, your father and I will always be there for you, okay? Always. You can count on us.
What's wrong, John?
It's very gracious of you to pretend that I have a choice. We both know that's not an option.
Of course, Dr. Evans. You are a very smart man.
There's just one thing I can't figure out. How is your brother going to take Danielle and just walk right out of Landview with her? Ross is a wanted man.
Oh, I've taken care of that.
What is it? What's going on, Lieutenant?
John?
There are no outstanding warrants for Rayburn in the state of Washington.
Why the hell not?
Charges were dropped.
Looks like the DA decided not to prosecute.
Who'd you pay off for this, huh? Or this is another gift from your psycho killer / lawyer brother?
What, you think Eli had something to do with this?
Hey, so if the charges were dropped, they can be reinstated, yes?
You know it doesn't work that way.
Son of a bitch is guilty, John. You know, remember he kidnapped Blair and Danny. We were there. We can testify to that.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Rayburn, you're free to go.
Cuffs, please.
You know, Renee, I never thought that I would complain about a hotel room being too clean.
Not good for the forensic business, huh?
It's just like Eli Clark was never here. He left nothing behind.
Well, clearly, he was one thorough man. He seems to have thought of absolutely everything.
I just feel like I've got to be missing something.
You know what really bothers me? He seemed like such a nice guy, except when he was busting up furniture.
Him and Blair?
Mm-hmm. And you know, maybe he felt a little guilty, because before he left, he gave me lots of envelopes with substantial tips for the entire staff.
Envelopes? Sealed?
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have any of them, would you?
As a matter of fact, one of the maids hasn't picked hers up yet.
Could I have it? I mean, I don't want the money in it, of course, just the envelope.
Okay. What for?
It just could be important.
Why would it be better if Vickers stayed gone?
Because he's a troublemaker. Reckless, destructive, beyond selfish.
There's no argument there.
You know, Dorian and I, over the years, have had our differences, but the last thing she needs is to be worked over by that guy again.
You don't like Vickers much, do you?
Kelly, dear, nobody is going to slug anybody.
Okay, that's good. You know what? Punch this pillow. This pillow is David. It's gonna be good practice for you.
Practice for what?
Hey, I'm the former face of Have a Seat and star of Supermodel Crime Club. I am the toast of London, Paris, and Dubrovnik now.
Dubrovnik?
Mm-hmm. And in every city, I have a girlfriend, in every arrangement, and in every single position I can think of. Yeah, it feels really good. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Kelly, really? Really?
You know what? Every single girl I got is younger and prettier than a certain mayor I could name. Yeah, you know why? Because I'm single and I'm free and I'm having the time of my life, and I am so thankful that I did not get tied down to that battle axe. You should have tried having sex with her. It was like having... Shut up!
I'm sorry things were so awkward between you and Clint tonight.
Did you feel a little awkward, too? Don't you think that Clint was, well, how did he say it himself? A little too close for comfort?
No, not really. Okay, maybe a little bit, but I just think that's Clint's way of normalizing the situation, you know? He's trying to make us not the enemy. And I think we should encourage him doing that for his sake.
All right. I can do that, Red. But you have to stop feeling guilty. Now, you can't worry about Clint forever, okay? We are married. We are happy. What's done is done.
And I am so glad that's the way it is.
Me too. Whoa.
What?
Clint stuck us with his check. Take a look at that. No, take a look at that. Oh, look how much he spent on a bottle of wine.
Oh.
For my assistant.
He likes her. Why not?
Whatever. Look, I just can't help but think that somehow he's trying to stick it to us.
He did stick it to us. And I can't blame him.
Oh, Kelly, honey, I'm so sorry. Are you all right? Kelly?
Yeah, I'm good. That was good. You got a direct hit.
Oh, wow. Honey, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to hit you.
No, that was good. No, that was good.
But you know, you only have yourself to blame.
I know. Yeah, that was. But hey, did it make you feel better? That way I know I at least wasn't trying in vain.
Yes. Actually, it did make me feel better. Yes, indeedy. Of course, I know I'm never going to get to look David in the eyes and kick him in the... No, because he is off somewhere with his, well, Rhine maidens or whatever his latest sexual conquests are, and I'll never get to tell him.
You never know. Life is full of surprises.
Look, I know Vickers isn't your favorite person. He probably isn't anybody's.
What gave it away?
I don't know. Maybe when you nearly blew a hole through him at Bo and Nora's wedding?
David ruined my marriage to Kimberly. I know what Kimberly and Stacy did to you, but I cared about her. And if I never see Vickers again, it'll be too soon.
There's our DNA evidence. It's just like John said. No one gets away clean. They always make a fatal mistake.
I'll help you, Eli. But for the time being, you need to stay here and heal.
For how long?
Well, it's hard to say. Best case scenario, your hematoma recedes and heals itself.
And how do I know you're not just trying to stall me?
First sign would be when that bomb inside your head bursts and you die. So lie back down and don't move.
I'm trusting you, Doc.
Good. Now I've got to get back to Landview before anybody notices where I've been. I've got to pay my respects to Taya at a memorial service.
Give Taya my respects, too.
After I'm done, I'll check on you.
Fine. Oh, and Doc, I hope you're not trying to play me.
Why would I do that?
I have no idea. But you know what will happen if you are.
This is insane. I can't believe this is happening.
It doesn't make any sense, John. Eli must have done something.
You can't just let him go.
I can't hold him if there aren't any charges against him. Take off the cuffs.
Oh.
Oh, Dad, thank God you're not going to jail.
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd come back for you. Huh? Just like when we used to play that game in the water when you were a little girl, remember?
I remember.
I've missed you. Come on, I'm going to take you home.